Yo, yo, yo. Hey, this is for my kinfolk. 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 First of all, I wanna thank the guy above that teaching me was right and showing me much love. Thanking all the people that pushing me ahead. Now I know in due time be breaking off bread. Living life in life terms, gotta do. Cause things in the past might come back and hunt you. The way you started out, the way you fought about. Avoided all the haters cause you took a different route. You suffered from the loss, you ate from the pain. With all the depth you kept a step and yet you still remain. So let's smoke, sit back and do a toast. Not much family but you know to me it's kinfolk. Yo, this is for my kinfolk. This is for my kinfolk. This is for my kinfolk. This is for my kinfolk.
All the time. Hey, man, one more time, y'all. One more time. I feel it.
Yo. Hey, this is for my kinfolk. 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 First of all, I want to thank the guy above that teaching me was right and showing me much love. Thanking all the people that pushing me ahead. Now I know in due time be breaking off bread. Living life in life terms, gotta do. Cause things in the past might come back and hunt you. The way you started out, the way you fought about. Avoided all the haters cause you took a different route. You suffered from the loss, you ate from the pain. With all the depth you kept a step and yet you still remain. So let's smoke, sit back and do a toast. Not much family but you know to me it's kinfolk. Yo, this is for my kinfolk. This is for my kinfolk. This is for my kinfolk. This is for my kinfolk.
My bad, y'all. I had to get into that one, yo. I had to get up into that one. You know what I'm saying? That's real talk. Food for thought. For real. You know, before we start this show off, I want to do what I do. And that's thank my higher power. The one I wish to call my God. So what's going on? Holla at your boy. I told you I was coming on a little later too. I did the Breakfast Club earlier. I had a little say so, but I ain't had no guests. I did a commentary, I guess you could say. But I told you I was coming on later on, and then here I am. You feel me? So all my people check in, man. Do your boy a favor, man. Do your boy one more favor. You can support me by sending stars. You know what I'm saying? Help me earn money to make the content Food for Thought more better. Make it more real. Let's do a little more. Let's elevate it. You feel me? Let me see. Let me get to my birthdays. Hi, so cool. Double H. Happy birthday, my brother. Connie Howard. Happy birthday, sister. Leo Smooth. Yes, sir. All the time. And to my buddy, Lil Dan Ranks. You feel me? Dan, what's up, man? Long time no see. Hey, Maxine. Much love to you, Queen. Maxine Garmin, happy birthday. One of my brothers, OG. Hey, Robert Tate. Yes, sir. All the time. Enjoy yourself. And to my family, my cousin, my blood, Deirdre Crawford. Happy birthday to you, Queen. Y'all people continue to stay blessed on y'all birthday today and everything. Much love to you too. And many more to come. Let's get to it, people. What we on? Somebody got a topic for me today? Come here, through. Any topics? Do I gotta come up with one myself? All right. Well, I'm finna type it in right now. Type. This is what I want y'all to focus on. Yep. That's what I want y'all to focus on right there. Generational wealth. And it just don't have to mean material things. You know what I'm saying? We're going to go at it mentally and we're going to go at it physically with this one right here. You know what I'm saying? Because, you know, generational wealth, like I say, can be mentally and physically. You can leave somebody something when you pass and leave and things like that, you know, as far as your family members and things like that. But you also can leave wisdom, knowledge, understanding with a family member. You know, that's worth more than gold. You feel me? So I had been wanting to talk about this subject and I thought about it. You know, I came a long way. I came a long way. Every dollar touched my hand growing up, I was ready to spend it. And I was ready to spend it on, really, today I can say nothing because it didn't benefit me. It never benefited me. And right now, today, you know, I work on generational wealth, of having some, or leaving some. You know what I'm saying? So my family will be all right just in case whatever happens to me. Put a little money to the side. You know, dressing and all that high price clothing don't, you know what I'm saying, excite me like that. But putting money to the side for things that we need and just having something do. You know I love myself and I'm everything, but I ain't gotta spoil myself like that. You know what I'm saying? Because I already know me. I ain't got to go downtown and buy no $1,000 pair of shoes or nothing like that, to be real. And I'm damn sure I ain't gonna think I got instant gratification to do it either. Not today. Because I think about, you know what I'm saying, I think ahead nowadays. You know what I'm saying? Like putting things up just in case something come up, you know. So we'll be comfortable. You know what I'm saying? The cars will be comfortable. You know what I'm saying? When we get in there, make them start up. Rent paid and all that type of stuff. I don't been through the other stuff of spending money on alcohol. All my money on alcohol. Or weed or whatever substance. God damn it, I was doing it until I didn't have nothing in my pocket. Today, you know, when I used to go outside and didn't have no money, somebody in the family like, man, you know, they always tell you, keep something in your pocket for emergencies. Every time you go somewhere, make sure you put a couple of dollars somewhere and hold on to them for emergencies just in case you need it. You know, coming up, we got all that type of guidance. You know what I'm saying? You know, your grandmother, your mother tell you always keep your underwear clean and everything. You never know what could happen to you. Make sure your underwear clean. Make sure your socks clean. You know, and really as a kid, you probably don't know if it matters or not, but you know, I picture myself like when I was like a person being in a car accident. You know what I'm saying? They got to cut their clothes off you and stuff like that. You know, I had my clothes cut up off of me shit before being in a car accident, almost losing my life. But they do tell you, you know, when you go out, make sure you got clean underwear on and everything and stuff like that. Make sure you always got a couple of dollars in your pocket. That's when you know they had the phones out on the streets. You know, you can put 50 cents up in there. I don't know. Shit, I don't even know the prices no more for the pay phones. I think they went up to $1 when they did have them out there. But they, you know, time I left the house, you know, my grandmother always say keep some in your pocket just in case you need it for emergencies. You know what I'm saying? Always, because you never know what, you know what I'm saying, predicament you might end up in. You know what I'm saying? You can't trust people nowadays and things like that. But that is the subject um, that I want to talk about. And I'm gonna put a couple of things up on my page. I'm gonna share them on my page, and then I'm just gonna bring them over to the screen. I got like three little pieces to focus on what I'm talking about. And, that's generational wealth. You can lead things for your family, man. We family orientated people, man. And right now I know things are happening in people's lives and stuff, in their family lives and things like that. And I just want to say, man, if we could, let's get a little more closer to our family, man. You know what I'm saying? Far as communicating, far as unity and things like that, because generational wealth is something serious, you know. And they gotta let me just go right here on my page. Put my page up here. I'm gonna give you the definition and everything first. Okay, let me see here. Okay. We're gonna go right here. Okay, it should pop up there in a minute. And this is the let's see, can I put it up there a little more? Let me take this down. Take that out of there. This computer running slow. Okay. Supposed to be gone. But it say I wanted to define what is generational wealth. And it says generational wealth is essentially any kind of asset that is passed down from one generation to the next. This might include cash, investment funds, stock bonds, real estate, property, or even business. But I'm just paying attention to the bold letters. Any kind of asset that is passed down from one generation to the next. We don't have too many, people in our family that take the youngins up under their wing, far as, if a person in the family doing good and shit, they might mess with their friends and shit like that before they mess with their family. You know what I'm saying? What they say, there's a saying that they say family will do it to you before anybody though, but still, man, we gotta come together and find some truth within our family and stuff like that. I ain't seen my family in a while and stuff. I know everybody went they different ways living their life and things like that. When my grandmother was alive, she kept the family together. She kept unity among us, what I'm saying, as far as picnics and outings and things like that, get-togethers and parties and things like that, And, everybody's welcome. Even people that love us, or so much show up, what I'm saying, don't came from the other side of the city and stuff to see, to be around and things like that. I noticed that it ain't like that no more. I almost broke down, from the situations like that, from, expecting my family to be this way, or, what I'm saying? We all looked at TV and shit and saw how the families was portrayed and stuff. What I'm saying? Like the Cosby Show and shit like that, and have everybody stick together and things. It ain't really like that. What I'm saying? Family separates, what I'm saying? Family get into it. What I'm saying? Have misunderstandings. Some family members don't hang around some family members and things like that. If we break up a generation, man, what would we have to pass down to our kids? You know what I'm saying? And it ain't even got to be this thing you know what I'm saying, cash investment funds, stock bonds, property, or even businesses or stuff like that. What about the assets that we have within ourselves, as far as the wisdom, the knowledge, and the understanding to pass down to our, you know what I'm saying, to the generation younger than us, showing them, you know what I'm saying, the way of how to survive and things like that, and how to build, you know what I'm saying? You know, the other parts can come last, you know what I'm saying, the cash and investment in stocks and bonds, but what about the conversation part about it? About who they are, you know what I'm saying, and what they stand for, and what this generation stand for, what the family name stand for, you know what I'm saying, what this family stand for. You know, we got some family members don't even hang around other family members, don't like other family members, be fighting family members, even, you know what I'm saying, killing family members, which we ain't never generated no generational wealth. I'm gonna send myself something else because I had a couple of these. I was just thinking about it, you know, and I was thinking, you know what I'm saying. I thought, well, I know about me and my immediate family right here, you know what I'm saying, but you know, my family. I think about my whole family, you know, of us being successful. Some of us having the things that, you know what I'm saying, that we thought about, you know. I can't exactly say what each family member, you know what I'm saying, think about far as occupation or whatever, what they want to be, if they want to work in a beauty salon or have a beauty salon, if they want to have a store or a nightclub or whatever, and things like that. You know, I can't say, but you know, if we get together and talk and build up that generational wealth, we'll be powerful people with opportunities for our families coming up behind us, putting them in position, teaching them how the business go, even leaving cash and all the other things I said, like investment funds, stock bonds, even property. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes a family member that's doing good, that never shared generational wealth or never told his nephews or nieces and taught them the business and stuff like that, after they pass, stuff that they maintained for years wind up going down the drain. Cars getting repoed. The house that it owned don't went into foreclosure. You know what I'm saying? And the house was a house that helped the whole family. Anybody had a problem can come over and stay the night or whatever and stuff, and that's, you know, taken away now. So I had what I do, let me see. I just shared something else. And it was asking questions on here. And it says what it was is how to build generational wealth. You know, how to build generational wealth. And I looked at number one first, and I couldn't get past one. You know what I'm saying? I couldn't get to two without thinking about one. And one says, you know what I'm saying, invest in your child's education. Raising financial independent adults is important if you want to build a lasting wealth. A lasting wealth. I'm talking about maintaining what we have. sometimes putting things to the side for emergencies, knowing that it's that of having it is a feel of comfortability. You know, every little change and little money I got coming up, shit, I spent that shit within a day. I didn't think about tomorrow. I brought high priced clothes and shit like that. And I just think about the things that I did and the money that I spent on that shit. I'm not a superstar. The world ain't finna see me in this outfit. You know what I'm saying? Why is I'm spending all this money on this outfit, breaking myself? Who I'm showing out in front of? I'm not on stage in front of an audience. I learned to look good in whatever I wear today. Matter of fact, I learned to make what I wear look good. My personality does that. My personality brings out my clothing. The clothing don't bring out my personality. You know what I'm saying? And I don't well, I don't know. People judge people dress the way they dressed and everything. You know what I'm saying? If I go out there with saggy pants, my shit to the left or whatever and shit like that, I'm gang banging. I'm looking for something. I'm wild. I'm on something. I'm an adolescent. But if I go out here casual, two-piece suit or something like that, you know what I'm saying? I'm on a different page. And that's how people look at you. Even people that you call oppositions. You can be like, he not on that, man. You can tell by the way, you know what I'm saying? Man, you ain't on that. You ain't even paying no attention to him. If you real and you about that, what you wearing, you're gonna walk past them like a bird on the sidewalk or something. But if you dress out with your pants sagging and shit, and you study mugging them and they mugging you, and y'all study catching eye contact, you know what I'm saying? It's some type of communication going on there. If it's a difference between entertaining someone and going about your business. Well, minding your business. My buddy taught me mining. As in mining for gold. Minding your business. Minding your business instead of minding other shit. Minding. But yeah. It's the person, man. And as far as family, man, you know, you got people in the family that, you know, they look down probably on some family members and things like that because they personality, the way they dress and all that, you know, they outside appearance. Which don't give a person no right to judge nobody. Your family is your family. You know what I'm saying? It's a lot of people in the family that's doing good and got something going on. And they got other family members that's going through it. You know what I'm saying? And those family members won't even talk to them or pull them people up and shit. They don't care. I mean, you can't get with something that don't want to be get with, you know what I'm saying? But shit, if a person, you know what I'm saying, over their arms, man, take them up under your wing or whatever you need to do. Start some generational wealth. Let's bring the trust back and shit like that. For some shit that we can't do, we got somebody that will. Somebody that we trust. Somebody that we train. Somebody that know what they doing. And that's why I always want to be family orientated like that, you know. I came from a family, few people had money up in the family. You feel me? Nice money in the family. Also had a bunch of nephews, little cousins, but never took the chance to take none of them up under their wing. They rather fuck it off with their friend and shit like that. Now those guys not here today, and the family suffers in such a way. Wondering why, what happened, and who. No generational wealth was formed. And if it was, can nobody maintain it? Because they didn't have the info. They didn't have the knowledge to. Number two, invest in the stock market. You know, that ain't where we at right now. So I'm just gonna go right next to it. You can invest in many assets. Everything ain't gotta be materialized. Asset can be time spent, time well spent with a family member, conversing, coming up with new ideas for the next generation, so they won't have to climb out the mud, but be on track and stable enough to, you know what I'm saying, understand what's going on and take it a little further. Got some family members that invest in real estate. You know, if I knew about real estate, I'll teach my family. I'll show my family some shit. You know, family members don't want to show other family members shit, but they'll show their friends before they show their family. How people want to stand out in the family. What takes a real backbone? Somebody with generational wealth on their mind. Not just thinking about themselves and their immediate family, but the generation. Number 4, create a business or pass down. Create a business with what? With who? That's why I want family to start recognizing family. Create a little unity. If it's an outing and everybody having fun, no big thing. Long as everybody's seeing each other and everybody's together, instead of on a day of departings. Number 5, say take advantage of the life insurance. You know how the Caucasians do? Let me tell y'all what they do. They put insurance on their kids. Pay the insurance policy off. I mean, you know, the kid don't made it to 21 or whatever. They take that money right back from the insurance people and send their kids to college with it and establish another policy. See, they never spend their own money. They spend other people's money. You don't see those people walking around with, goddamn it, $1,000 pair of pants on and shit like that. They be at, you know what I'm saying, the little small stores like Goodwill and shit like that. Because their clothes don't make them. Their personality do. They thought of generational wealth does. They know all this shit is material. You go in the rich people neighborhood and walk down the alley and see 70 and 80 inch screen TVs and shit. Things that we break in houses and hurt people over in the hood. Generational wealth, mentally or physically, you know. Anybody can, you know what I'm saying? Anybody is welcome to come up on the platform too. You know, let me I gotta put one more thing up. You know, one of my brothers sent me this, you know what I'm saying? I told him, man, I want to highlight it on the show today. Okay. Let me get back to my acts. Slow computer, man. But yeah, man. On the real. Let's see. Man, what's going on? It's raining outside though. That's probably why the computer's acting up. And you know, Vegas like a big ass bowl. We ain't shit up in his mouth with a Captain Crunch. Oh yeah, this what he put up there. Much appreciated. And it's for my bro. Whenever the computer get to acting right. Just in case you come on too, man. I'm backstage. You know, I'm on and willing. How does damn thing go back to this? Yeah, I don't think computers should run the world, y'all. I think, you know what I'm talking about? I think we're gonna keep it gutter. Man, this computer's something else, man. I'm gonna put it back up there. Let me take this down. I don't know what's going on with this crazy. Yeah, but where my people's at? Where my people's at? Food for thought, man. This is where we at with it. I'm gonna have to get up off of here. Running too slow for me. Okay. Okay. He does something a little passage, man. And I wanna I wanna give it up to Pete Gold, man. You feel me? He sent me a little passage. He said, "Hey bro, I thought of you when I was reading this." Mark Linton wrote, "A real man is the kind of man that when your feet hit the floor each morning, the devil says, 'Oh crap, he's up.' Brother, life is too short to wake up with regrets. Love the people who treat you right. Forgive." Look at this shit, man. Damn. So love the people who treat you right. Forgive the ones who don't just because you can. Believe everything happens for a reason. If you get a second chance, grab it with both hands. If it changes your life, let it. Take a few minutes to think before you act when you're mad. Forgive quickly. God never said life would be easy. He just promised it would be worth it. Today is Brother's Day. Send this to all your brothers, fathers, sons, and me if I am one. You know what I'm talking about? You get one back and all the time, you know what I'm saying? Blase, Skippy, woo, 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 but y'all get it. Your brothers, your fathers, your sons, even me, if I'm one. If you get 7 back, you are love. Happiness day, my brother. I love you, brother. To the cool men that I have touched my life, here's to you. A real brother walks with you when the rest of the world walks on you. Send that to all your brothers. Big brother salute. Thanks, Pete Gold. Much love to you, man. Real talk. Food for thought. We got to share a little love with each other, everybody. You know what I'm saying? We got to change the program ourselves. We got to do it by ourselves. You know what I'm saying? I'm quite sure somebody going to come along. Somebody going to stand right by you. Somebody going to stand next to you. Maybe 2 people. Maybe 3. You never know. You know, different people have different effects on people. In that order. But I just wanted to come on and talk about that, you know what I'm saying? Because as far as generational wealth, man, you know, that's something we need to talk about. You know, we really need to talk about that, man, because, you know, it's people in the family that, you know, go through accidents and stuff like that and can't even get buried and things like that properly. They be sitting up in the freezer for a minute, man, before the money can come up. You know what I'm saying? To put them in the ground or whatever we need to do. And mostly everybody don't get to go in the ground. You know what I'm saying? Because the money not there, so they get cremated. Whereas cremated is a form that a lot of people want to go instead of being in the ground. They don't want to be in the dirt, you know, like that. Some people take their people with them. You know what I'm saying? And hold on to them. And some people let their people go. You know, and it's all about the love, you know what I'm saying, that you have for that person. So I'm asking everybody, man, just to love your people, man. If you got shorties in your family and you got something going, man, go ahead and pull them up under your wing, man. Show them the right way. We need that generational wealth, man. We need to know that the rest of our family gonna be all right when we leave this mother. You know what I'm saying? We got to know that our kids is not gonna suffer, you know. Generational wealth ain't got to be no materialistic shit. It ain't got to be the money. It ain't got to be the houses and shit. That's the things that they fight over. Lead them some wisdom, some knowledge, some understanding about being that stand-up person that knows about generational wealth, as in teaching, you know what I'm saying, the youngins trades and stuff like that, forming a family business. You know, talk to them and let them know about material things and how long they last. Just as well as how hard it is out here to obtain money and to get money, rather than to spend everything you have on something material that's not going to be worth it. It might only last 2 days. After that, it's old. And like I say, make sure you have a couple of dollars put to the side just in case you go out for emergencies. Generational wealth, something to fall back on. You know, it's time for the brothers to stop stunning and fronting and all that shit, man. We all in the same boat. You dress good, you flash dollars, and you do all that shit, but what is you doing as far as generational wealth? All that clown shit is over with, showing out, jumping around, flashing money. That's kid shit, man. That's acting like a nigga that ain't never had nothing. That's what Juvie said. Acting like a nigga that ain't never had shit. Come on, man. This shit ain't new to y'all. We clowned around when we young. We grown now. We mature. We mature adults, as they say. Why not act like it and play our part? Why we got to continue to play a role besides ourselves in order to get validation and attention from the same people that's in the same boat with us. Just because you change clothes don't change the way I feel about you. Wearing clothes don't make you brand new. You still the same motherfucker. Same people love you, and the same people despise you, despise you. You just the fool spent $1,500 on the outfit that you got to take off tomorrow. And you got to wear it all together. One day out of a month. Because everything go together. Generational wealth. People that be front doing shit and like that. Why you ain't got your family members with you? Why you ain't got your blood with you? Why it ain't no generational thing? Something to pass down. If it's some ism. If it's a learning process. Criticism or whatever. Why you don't? Because you're busy showing off in front of motherfuckers. A man gonna stand his ground. We don't have to show out. We don't have to front and stun and shit. Because we already upright, independent, and fearless. And if you're debonair, you're gonna dress right. You're gonna dress nice. And still make your shit look good no matter what the name is on there. I put my name on my clothes because I believe in me. And I believe in ascensions, as in growing, as in rising, as in standing on all 10, as in coming up. You don't need no cartoon figures or nothing like that on there. The plain word, that's all I want you to understand. Ascensions. To know what it means. Some people probably got to go to church to get the meaning, the real meaning, or whatever. I do that because I believe in me. I believe in my family too. And you know, it's plenty room for me to give up information if they really want it. You know, I don't forsake nobody that want to do something right. I ain't gonna front in front of my buddies and shit on what I got and all this type of shit. I don't know what it is, but I used to have buddies that come around me when they get something and shit because they want to show it off to me and show me they got it. And that's it. You know, and I always wonder what that means. That the person that take any advantage over you that they can. You know, I'm getting to understand a lot and stuff, you know. I reach out for suggestions, for information, knowledge, and everything. A lot of times with people that I'm close to. But you know, they give me what they want to give me. You know, that's why can't nobody have nothing. We can't never have shit because we close the door on each other. We keep shit from each other. We wouldn't even tell them the job hiring next door to us. You know what I'm saying? That's how we feel about each other. I'm trying to start an organization. I'm asking people information about this and that, and all they can talk about is what they got and what they doing. Hey, this conversation ain't for me. You ain't got shit for me. You ain't got no information for me, and I'm reaching out to you. You got brothers out there that want to learn and trade and do that and make it on their own and shit. You don't have to give them nothing. They ain't asking you for nothing but advice. You don't even get our little brothers advice and shit about doing nothing no more. We'll send them off before we give them some motherfucking advice. Send them off to do some shit that we want to do, that we can't do, that we won't do. It's crazy, man. That's why I learned to be loyal to myself, to not lack in no type of way. Because I really don't have nobody to depend on. Nothing but my wife and the kid right here. Those are the two, honestly, people that I can say I can depend on. I hate to say it, but I'm a realist. I'm gonna keep shit real every time I get on here. I don't have nothing to hide. We've been hiding shit from each other all our lives. Never putting it out there, never putting it on the floor, never putting it before us. So we never get the chance to understand what we do to each other and shit. We damage our generational wealth. Family supposed to depend on family and shit like that. Today, family despise family. They entertain something negative before they entertain something positive. You know, if I was doing bad, it'd be a whole lot of saying about me. My name probably be ringing like a motherfucker, but today I'm doing good. Ain't nobody said shit to me. I don't know if nobody said something about me. I don't know that. I don't communicate at all. So I play my part. I worry about number one because I can't break down. If I break down, I'm ruined from what another motherfucker think, family or not. Because family is family. Family won't condemn you if they was real family. Yeah, we some blood. As far as family orientated, no. They came out with a song that I love, a church song. And the title goes, "He saw the best in me." He saw the best in me. God works through people. He working through me right now today. That's why I promise to give my best in all my affairs. For now on, until I leave. Long as he see the best in me, I can't lose. Not depending on what nobody else got to say. I had the thought of helping people for the rest of my life. You know, I'm not going to forsake nobody. You know what I'm saying? And not even family members. Not even my son or whatever, if they want it. You know, but you can't make nobody, you know what I'm saying? You can't change nobody. You got to be all right with wherever the situation goes. You got to be yourself and not condemn yourself. Me, I give the person the opportunity to judge our friendship. Yeah, I get the friend to dictate our friendship. If they fuck with me, we cool. They sometime it's sometime. If I'm really their friend, they gonna kick it with me. If not, they're not gonna say shit to me. They're not gonna be around me. They're not gonna communicate with me. They're not gonna do nothing with me like that. I understand that. You know, I don't been around people that call on their phone all day and talk to friends and all that type of shit, text and all that type of stuff. When they thinking about somebody, they call them or text them. Right? Am I right? That means you have them in your best interest, right? Uh-huh. I can't say that. Except for my family that's right here, my wife and the kid. You don't have generational wealth in your family will self-destruct. You know, we tired of going through funerals and everything. People losing their life in a family because they had to go down another street, which a family member had a street built already, but never wanted to share it. I never wanted them to walk down and never wanted them to show them the ropes or nothing like that. Never passed down nothing from generation. Shit has been passed down to us. Why we can't pass it down to the next generation? The spotlight been off us as soon as we got mature. Why we still acting young and trying to do young shit to impress people? Spending money like it ain't shit and don't have nothing to show for it. Buy an outfit before you pay a bill. You're putting your generation and your life in jeopardy. Being debt. You don't leave somebody with a debt, and that's what we do. We leave Earth and leave somebody with a debt. Never acquiring generational wealth. Plus, we ain't established no insurance or nothing like that. We just here. Just for the show. And that's what I'm start saying, man. You just here for the show. You ain't here for the live. You here for just the show. Anything can happen to you. Showtime. It's an act. Straight up. And some people don't even know how to act that good. You know what I'm saying? And when they act, they cause a reaction, followed by repercussions. Sometimes people get hurt in the process from a person playing a role and not being their motherfucking self. People don't put guns in their hands playing a role, knowing damn well they're not about that life. Ain't went to no range, hunting, and don't know how to shoot and shit like that, but want to change somebody else's life to impress somebody else. Impress a female, a friend, or anything. It happens every day. I don't know if it happens every 5 minutes. It happens frequently. Yeah, I be dead serious about the shit I be talking about, people. I ain't got no time to be clowning around. I did all that shit when I was young. You know what I'm talking about? You gotta be really business wise with the clowning shit. You know what I'm saying? Motherfuckers out here acting. If you're acting, start a career. Play a villain or whatever you want to play. But do it professionally and create some generational wealth. Do something for your little brothers coming up behind you. Show them the way. Take them up under your wing. Show them the trade. Show them how to approach people and talk to people. So, show them how to sell themselves, the best part of themselves. That's what you do. Give them some confidence in themselves. Because it's definitely a generation coming up behind us. There's one going to be coming up behind them and behind them. Like my man said, everybody was put on the earth with a different plan. We don't never supposed to be doing the same thing. And I don't too much really, I've been just thinking about it too much, and I really don't got past it. So, I look towards the future, but generational wealth came to me today, and it really means something. It really does. That's why we don't want our family to suffer in the near future. Just in case we're not here or nothing like that. You want your family to be all right. So you give them the morals and values of how to spend their money, how to budget their money, have some and save some for emergencies and things like that. And change the structure. You know what I'm saying? Don't sugarcoat shit to them. Don't beat around the bush. Don't go into formalities. Tell them the truth. Our kids growing up quicker. They smarter. They understand. They out on the streets. They hear it already. There's so much peer pressure out there. Shit. They grown. They living adult lives and shit. They taking other people's lives. They fornicating. All that. So let's give it to them in a raw, man. Be that person that you are. Be that backbone of the family. If you're not, practice on it. Because one day you will be the backbone of the family where everybody come to you and ask you for questions, ask you questions and, as you can get them out of situations and stuff, talk to them, you know, if you've been through it or whatever, to help them out, give them some type of knowledge. You know, but you got to want to do it because, you know, everybody don't want to be family, and you got to respect that. But I'm going to tell you one thing, everybody needs somebody once upon a time in their life. And it might just be your family. You never know. Because people get old, people pass, people get sick, disease, that everything. And don't think it don't go around. It come around to everybody. So for now, let's start doing some extracurricular things with our family. You know what I'm saying? Business-wise things. You know what I'm saying? That's going to benefit us in the long run. 2 or 3 people in the family can get together and open up a store, beauty salon, barbershop, anything, and generate generational wealth within your family. Give them opportunities. Give them a different outlook on life, as in achieving what they want. It's up to us. No, it's up to you to determine how your generation turn out. I know you ain't gonna invite your family member to your house no way, because they might get to stealing and shit, huh? You never know. I'm gonna talk right. Ain't nobody there to take them up under their wing. Ain't nobody there to talk to them in the family. Ain't no generational wealth. So don't nobody got no insurance. Everybody can't be buried properly. There's ain't no generational wealth. It's just a lot that can go on, man. When we get ununified, straight up. Nothing from nothing. Out of sight, out of mind. I'm gonna get ready and get up off of here. I think I've been on here for an hour now. That's good enough for me. You know, I can't go for another. Yesterday, I've been on for like 6 hours straight. And I had an interesting conversation. It was all interesting. Life on life terms type shit. But I'm not going to keep you tonight. I want to thank the people that, you know what I'm saying, participated on listening to the show today. May the few righteous be many righteous. God bless you. Make sure you watch your surrounding. To be aware is to be alive. And make sure, please, let's try to do something with our children. Let's get our children out the streets. And let's start conversating a little more with our elders. With our crystal balls, diamond in the rough, our treasures. Real talk, food for thought.
Since the beat still going, rock lit, I'm blowing dollar checks, I'm coming all the time, I'm scoring. Laid back compatible, switching up my audibles, not in front of clown niggas, like it's full lateral. Some stuck with me, but the other ones left. Those was the low life, the other ones just. Long live my hood, yes I came from that place, from the old special stone, we call it double A. You might see me on the tube, you might see me on the street, but I made it in the lab, making beat, I beat the block. I beat the rocks, I beat the cash, I beat that ass, I beat the finish, got you lacking in the past. I did the dad, I did it by myself, I did the product, and I didn't need no help. I did the ups, I beat the down, I beat the roads, heading to a new town. The shit got hard, I beat the odds, I beat the